This episode is brought to you by Pure Energy Apothecary, a woman-owned skincare and wellness brand founded by my friend Dawn Lancaster. Dawn and I go way back, deep diving into essential oils. We shared a passion for creating intentional products, just like the ones Dawn continues to craft today with Pure Energy Apothecary. When Dawn said she wanted to offer you 20% off Pure Energy products, I was thrilled. Pure Energy products are handmade in Vermont with ingredients you can pronounce, and they smell amazing. They are rooted in real aromatherapy. Visit pureenergyvt.com and use the code PURECHANGE for 20% off just for being a part of the Change Happened community. Pure products, pure purpose, pure energy. Welcome back to Change Happened, Then What? And welcome to this moment between seasons, between stories, between who we've been and who we're becoming. This is the final episode of Embers and Echoes, our 3-part mini-series to close out Season 1 and introduce what's ahead in Season 2. This is Episode 3. A new chapter begins, and I'm your host, Heather Holt, and I'm so happy to have you here today. I have to tell you what I thought was a beginning back then, it turns out was just the foundation. Season 1 was deeply personal. Those first guests were people from my own life, friends, teachers, soul connections. They helped me remember why stories matter. They reminded me how healing, messy, and beautiful it is to say something out loud. But Season 2 starts now. It's bigger than I ever imagined. We're collaborating in ways I didn't even know were possible with other podcasters, creatives, healers, and storytellers. And the connections I'm having now, these aren't just interviews. I'm building friendships. We laugh, we cry, and sometimes we wander into those places my guests didn't even expect to go. But somehow they trust me. And that's where the magic happens. That's where the healing lives. Season 2 isn't just a show. It's a community. One where we don't just listen. We connect, we talk, we grow, and we do it together. So what can you expect? Season 2 brings new voices, new energy, and new perspectives. You'll hear stories from chosen family, recovery, creative pivots, neurodiversity, motherhood, identity shifts, and the kinds of transformations that don't come wrapped in neat little bows. But still, in the end, spoiler alert, they found their smiles again. We're talking about what happens when you're cracked wide open and how some of the most beautiful things grow out of those cracks. Some of the guests you'll hear from: military members, professional athletes, poets, grandmothers, grandfathers, mothers, CEOs, authors, and so many more. These aren't the stories you'll see in the news, but once you hear them, you'll never forget them. And don't worry, as I said in the last episode, the heart of this show is still the same. This is a storytelling podcast. No interviews, no clickbait, no surface stuff. Just real people who've gone through real change, who had the courage to ask, now what? And they said yes to sharing their story with you. I'm excited to share that you'll no longer have to wait another week for a full-length episode. Starting October 14th, new stories will drop every Tuesday instead of Thursdays. And on Thursdays, you'll hear more short form drops, smile drops, plus a brand new segment I'm calling Dear Sweet One, lullabies inspired by my granddaughter. We're also launching a monthly newsletter. You can sign up at changehappenedpodcast.com. It'll be filled with guest updates, behind-the-scenes reflections, and probably a few bloopers from Waylon and Dalton you won't hear anywhere else. I promise. Just the good stuff. No spam. We're creating more ways for you to be a part of the story. We're building new spaces to connect. And yes, there'll be some behind-the-scenes fun too. This season, I am also thrilled to be collaborating with Dawn Lancaster, owner of Pure Energy Apothecary, a beautiful Vermont luxury brand. Together, we're offering the Change Happened community 20% off all purchases made through this podcast. Link is in the show notes. And if you're a business interested in collaborating, reach out. I'd love to talk. So whether you've been listening since episode 1 or just found us last week, this next chapter is for you. It's for the version of you that's still figuring it out, for the version of you that's been through some things, and for the version of you who needs a little hope and a whole lot of honesty. So here's my invitation to you. Hit follow so you don't miss what's coming. Leave a review. It is one of the most powerful ways to help more people find this show. Or think of one person in your life who could use a story of hope right now. Send them your favorite episode. That's how this community grows. They say it takes a village. If everyone shares one episode with one person, then we grow one listener at a time. And don't forget, if you love the show, check out Pure Energy Apothecary. There's 20% off waiting for you. And now, get ready for Season 2, launching October 14th. Season 1 was the beginning. Looking back, it was the foundation. Season 2, that's where we start building. That's where the stories keep unfolding. And I don't want to do it without you, because you are now a part of this story too. Change happened again, and this time, we're walking through it together. We are just getting started.
There's always a reason to always choose joy. There's something deeper that the world can't destroy. Smile when you think you can't. Smile, get up and dance. Smile, there's a bigger plan. The storm only lasts for a while. So smile.
If this episode spoke to your heart, I'd love for you to visit changehappenedpodcast.com to join our monthly mailing list. It's also where stories like this continue, with blog reflections, more about each guest, and ways you can support the show. And if you've got 30 seconds, leaving a review or 5 stars helps more people like you find stories like this. Think of it as paying for your coffee at the local coffee shop. Change Happened, Then What? Is written, edited, and produced by me, Heather Holt, with the loyal background vocals from my 2 sidekicks, Waylon and Dalton. Until next time, keep smiling, and maybe let your dog produce your next big idea.